welcome to the Be Well channel, where we will talk all things health, wellness, and lifestyle. So I have a question for you. Has the COVID-19 pandemic left you feeling anxious about your health? As if the pandemic wasn't enough, the fast-paced and high-stress lifestyle that many of us face in 2021 should do it. Today, as we are rounding out the year, we are going to discuss some of the top current trends and innovations in health and wellness that have emerged and that we can expect to take with us into the new year ahead. This list is not exhaustive, and I am not a medical professional. It's important to speak with your doctor about any health questions and before trying any new supplements or diets. Before we dive in, I think it's important that we discuss what wellness is. Wellness may mean different things to different people, but a general and widely accepted definition is that it is a state of well-being owing to the consistent pursuit and practice of healthy habits. I also love to think of wellness in this way because it emphasizes that it is a constant process. One doesn't simply just achieve wellness one day and they're done. Some of you may be thinking if only, right? But it is this desire to practice and be determined to achieve wellness that's really the ultimate goal. Wellness is multi-dimensional. It consists of not only our physical health, but also our mental, emotional, social, and spiritual well-being. It's pretty all-encompassing, really. It is also important to discuss how the COVID-19 pandemic impacted health and wellness this year. We all know that it wildly disrupted our routines. Some of us were out of work or working from home, we quarantined, and it likely took a mental and physical toll on the lot of us. Working from home and being quarantined was a lot. Some of us couldn't go to the gym or the yoga studio. We may have lost some motivation in the gym, but gained some pounds. It's okay, it's happened to the best of us. Work and financial stress were rampant in the last year, and many of us are still recovering. It's important that you know that you weren't alone. It was rough for all of us. But don't lose hope, because as the pandemic went on, we have evolved. Dare I say, even fueled a wellness revolution? Seeking a new normal, a term I'm sure we've all heard a million times, has meant forming new habits and practices to achieve our well-being. New ways to support our health has never been more sought after. So let's dive into some of the top health and wellness trends and innovations for the year 2022. In no particular order of relevance or importance, I give you trend number 1, immune health, and a lean towards more natural immunity boosting products and supplements. We could only use so much hand sanitizer, right? So in order to stay healthy, there has been a huge uptick in the use of immunity boosting products and supplements, and also many have opted for a more natural route like elderberry, of which I love and swear by. A better understanding of illness, disease, and immunity has significantly contributed to this shift. Also, my daughter has never had such an appreciation for hand washing and avoiding the germ-infested water fountains at school. Next up, mindfulness. Like wellness, the definition of mindfulness may vary, but one of my favorites comes from the Greater Good Science Center at the University of California, Berkeley. They suggest that mindfulness means maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of our thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and surrounding environment through a gentle, nurturing lens. Gentle and nurturing lens sounds nice, right? I love this, and I have found my own mindfulness practices over the past year, but the top practices in mindfulness are mindful eating and mindful meditation. And here are some links from mindful.org about mindful eating and mindful meditation. We will dig more into mindfulness in future episodes on my channel, but next we are going to discuss mental health. Don't be scared off. We are all aware, especially as of late, how stigmatized mental health has been in society. but the global pandemic actually opened the floor for conversations about mental health. As a society, we were really going through it. I mean, global pandemic, right? Financial stress, health anxiety, depression. Perhaps some of this is ringing some bells. Instead of being swallowed whole, many of us had the tough conversations with family and friends and reached out for help. There was some education and resources being discussed and circulating around that made us all feel a little more comfortable as well, which perfectly segues into our next trend. Telehealth. Personally, I love the dominance of telehealth appointments that the pandemic has caused. I may never physically show up to a doctor's appointment again, but telehealth has been massively beneficial to the majority of people during this crazy time and has even helped ease the burden of our doctors and nurses in several ways. Not only have our general health appointments become virtual, but we have entered the times of virtual therapy. As discussed already, mental health conversations have sparked a new perspective, and thankfully, many who were struggling took advantage of resources like virtual therapy. Now there are apps and seemingly endless celebrity-endorsed virtual therapy advertisements. Next on our list, hydration and nutritional health, but I feel like I can hardly get on the internet without someone telling me to go drink a glass of water. And let me tell you, I do it. I, like the masses, am listening because just like with immune health, we are learning more about our bodies and our health, and we're wanting to maintain our health. Also, for those of us who were stay-at-home parents and had to homeschool, or if you had to create a functioning and productive work from home space, we were stretched thin. It is easy for us to put ourselves and our well-being on the back burner while we are printing out worksheets, hopping on video calls, and making lunches, all while forgetting to eat lunch ourselves. But the internet has reminded us, hey, at least stay hydrated. It was and is a simple way to nurture our hardworking bodies. Hydration aids in both mental clarity and many important bodily functions. During these times of high stress and taxing duties, hydration plays a vital role in our health and wellness. Again, more of this on a future episode, but I have taken my hydration very seriously and committed to drinking plenty of water every day, and I have really felt many benefits. I also just ordered my husband and I hydro jugs for Christmas. Here is a link. And this is not a sponsored ad unless Hydro Jug team, you want to reach out, I'm here. Last but certainly not least, we are going to talk adaptogens. WebMD describes adaptogens as herbs or mushrooms thought to have many health benefits, particularly those related to the regulation of stress. Adaptogen products may be sold as teas, tinctures, powders, or capsules. For a more in-depth and medical review of the use of adaptogens for stress, here is a study from the U.S. National Library of Medicine and Institute of Health, which found that they may be regarded as an anti-fatigue drug that could increase attention and endurance during times of fatigue and weakness, as well as reduce stress-induced impairments. I would like to add here that it is always recommended that you consult your doctor before trying any new supplements and to ask about potential drug interactions and more. We have seen so many new and great trends and innovations in health and wellness in 2021, and they probably wouldn't have been or been as prominent without the pandemic. So despite the hard times, we can at least be thankful for the items we talked about here today on this list. Now we wait to see what 2022 has in store for us and how the health and wellness industry will change and adapt. Thank you for listening. I hope that some of these trends may have inspired you to pursue or to continue the effort to be well. That's all for now. We will talk again soon.
This is bad.
Blah. New hydro drug team. Not drugs. Thanks. Not drugs. Drugs are bad. 1910. Oh my.